Hi, my name is Camila Prieto and she's Juliet Munoz, and this is our video number 10 of our Forex transactions.
The first transaction in this week was between dollar and Canadian dollar. The new official but for this transaction was the decision of OPEC and about oil.
The second transaction was euro and pound, and the topics we used were the UK increase and the pound increase and the UK inflation. The third transaction was dollar and yen, and the topics for this transaction were Japanese stocks and the US presidential debates.
The last transaction was between euro and dollar, and the principal news was about the fall of euro.
So let's see our analysis.
The first transaction was between dollar and Canadian dollar, and this was based in treasury rise as dollar falls amid economic data. Oil is loan obtained to Bloomberg. This news told about New York and its decline in manufacturing industry, and the other part of this news was the especially reference about OPEC's member that add supply and the American producer increased the drilling, and this will aggravate the overall surplus. Also told about dollar fall 0.3% after major pack in the last month.
So we decided to make a loan because this was affected by the oil decision and was cheaper in contrast to Canadian dollar, because Canada also is importer of oil, and this reaction in front of the OPEC by United States was good for the buy after dollar up when this recuperate by other sector in New York, and this transaction was positive. The second transaction of the week was euro and pound, and the notice we used to make this transaction was pound climb as UK inflation accelerates to 2-year high. So this notice talk about the pound advanced the most since August versus the dollar as signs of quick easing inflation suggested by the Bank of England, and have limited scope to keep easing monetary policy. So the sterling also strengthened against the euro, as a report showed announcement prices rose last month the fastest pace in almost 2 years. So the pound rose 1.1% to 1,231 at 4:50 p.m. In London. The currency had dropped to 1,184 in October 7, the lowest since 1985, according to the composite prices compiled by Bloomberg of contributions from dealers. Sterling appreciated 1.1% to 80.30 pence per euro. So the currency weakened this month, and my concern that the government will pursue an exit strategy that will see Britain up its membership of Europe's single market to secure greater control of immigration and lawmaking.
Taking account if the purchase information at the beginning we decided to make a loan because the article said that the pound was appreciating, but in the platform the behavior of the currency started to decrease, and as the last part of the notice, the pound has been weakened this month. So then we decide make a short and we go to gains.
The third transaction of the week was dollar and yen, and for this transaction we used two notices. The first notice was Japan shares rise as exporters boost gauge developers rebound. And this one talk about Japanese stocks advance to close at the highest level in almost 5 months, as investors bought brokerage of developers shares of unappealing valuations, while exporters climbed as the yen fell for the first time in 4 days. The yen slipped against the dollar, pairing a 0.7% increase over the past 3 seasons after Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump finished their third and last debate before the November 8th US presidential elections.
The second news was Asian stock gains as oil exporters rise with crude after debate. This news talk about the Asian economy in general and the topics index for many Asian countries, but we could see that this not disagreed with the first one about the yen's decrease. This one said Asian stock rose for a third day after the final United States presidential debate as oil jumped to um, 50 50-month high was the energy producer and weaker yen drove Japanese shares higher.
So, according to these articles, the yen fell for the day of the transaction, which means that the most convenient transaction to make is a short. Even the behavior of the currency in the platform was in the morning increasing. At the moment of the transaction, the behavior started to fall, as the articles say. So, we obtain gains.
The last transaction was between euro and dollar, and this was based in euro falls to lows since March as drag eases nervous and quick A obtaining to Bloomberg. This notice was about variety of news. In first of all, this told about of the biggest euro fall since March, and this expressed that this fall about 0.8% in front of dollar. This week, this tendency is the answer of Italian reform, election in Netherlands, and France and Germany.
We decided to make a share because the principal sources write that euro continues in decline until the end of the year, and this was positive, but the reaction of the market a short term is up to 4 hour is fall, and 4 hour transaction was positive enter in the fall.